There we go. Hello everybody. Welcome to stream. Welcome. So, first of all, I'm just gonna explain real quick. The main reason why I'm not doing Undertale is if you saw my Blue Sky or my Twitter, I did have a little bit to drink. I've only had like a few shots as I showed you. So because of that, I don't think I have the best reaction time. Cause yeah, like even if it was a few shots, I'm a little bit of a lightweight. So yeah, I'm a bit of a lightweight. So that's why I decided to do chatting instead. But yeah, I know I'll be fine. I'll be fine. But I'm sober enough to do this. So yeah, so we're just gonna be sitting here and chatting for a couple hours. Maybe do something else. Well, maybe do something else. I don't know. Like I said, I'm a bit of a yapper, but I don't do chatting streams that often. Stardew Valley? Maybe. You said luckily you don't have a bunk command. I have a bunk emote. Oh wait, oh sorry, it's hidden behind a paywall. Sorry. There you go, I'll do it for you. I was a Heiner. Okay, I didn't... Ah yeah, there we go. Yeah, I need to put in here. Any friend can join to chat. There we go. I know. Okay. Yes, I know. Oh yeah, no, the bunk is not behind a paywall. So yeah, you guys can bunk me. Well, yeah, so my brain is gonna be slightly slower in the stream, but like I said, I'm sober enough to not say anything crazy. What did you drink shots of? Soju. So it was 12% alcohol. So yeah, I'm not saying that I'm drunk or I'm tipsy, but considering that there is a bit in my system, because I drank like 3 hours ago, I don't think I would have the best reaction time for Undertale. But I already scheduled it to next week. So I promise Undertale is still on the table. Yeah. But I only drank because it was my sister's birthday. So yeah. Alrighty. Also, earlier, my internet completely shut down, so I thought that I was gonna have to cancel stream. Happy birthday to her. Thank you. I'll relay the message. Oh wait, there's ads playing. I'm stupid. But yeah. What was I talking about? Holy shit. Yeah. But yeah. But yeah, this is the only time where I'll stream while drunk, I guess. Not drunk, but having something in my system. Because I don't think I'll ever be fully drunk on stream. Like, mainly because, like, safety reasons. Yeah, but, I can just sit here yap a little bit. Yeah. I do get... It is, like, coming in, like, waves, though, so I'm getting, like, a small headache, and welcome back if you came back from ads. But I'm getting a slight headache, but I'm fine. I have water right next to me, so I should be fine. Yeah. Oh jeez. Oh yeah, I was talking about the internet. Yeah, yeah. So early, like this morning, the internet just completely shut down until like literally like 3-4 p.m. Maybe in 5 p.m. It was gone for literally the whole day, and so I thought I think I'm gonna have to cancel stream. You know, But then I don't know, it just came back, and so that's how I'm streaming now. But either way, I didn't end up streaming. I didn't end up streaming Undertale because of different reasons. But you know, yeah, I'm not someone that drinks often. I usually drink at like parties and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't drink for fun basically. We can do it again. Do what again? What? It's no, it's not like whole like, oh, we can do this again. Damn, I already rescheduled Undertale to next week. Yeah. So I guess this whole week is just gonna be full of like chill stuff, which I don't mind. Yeah, for 1 minute. Alrighty. let me get out the thing. You really want your fan service, hey? Okay, let me restart that, and then timer starts now. Alright, yeah. You really want this, huh? Yeah. I usually just say yeah at the end of every sentence, yeah, but like I couldn't fit it in the whole thing, yeah, so that's why it says yeah for 1 minute. Yeah. Nyan. Like I said, I'm only doing this because I have no shame. Yeah. Always entertaining. Yeah, of course. You're the one. Well, you're the only one that has redeemed it the most out of anybody. Yeah. Boyfriend Kun only redeemed it once. Yeah, but I guess you're the only one that has redeemed it twice. I think. Yeah. You know. Nyan. 8 more seconds. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Alrighty. Maybe I should put a limit on that, but he knows. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I can, like I said, I can just sit here and, you know, yap away. You know, like I said, I'm like an open book. Like I usually, someone's like, "Can I ask you something?" It's like, yeah, as long as it fits within my boundaries, you know. Big fan of redeeming highest redeems. I can see that. But eventually it's gonna get more expensive. We'll see though. Eventually. I'm not saying that, I'm gonna announce XYZ. No, it's not happening. But you know. It was weird. But yeah, no, we went out to eat and, you know, ordered a bit of we ordered a bit of soju and I just participated. Oh jeez. Yeah, so I don't really have much to talk about, honestly, because like I use other streams to just yap out whatever I want. So sitting here and having to think about it, it's like, but you know, it's good exercise for, well, not exactly exercise, but it's a good way to, you know, improve yourself in terms of streaming and stuff like that. But like, it's not a whole thing of, oh, try to yap 24/7. Just try to fill in like the space as much as possible, you know. So like, even though there's music playing while live, when the VOD shows up, it's gonna be dead silent. Well, not dead silent. There's still the chatting music in the back, which I still have because, you know, I still like to have a little bit of music while like I like to have a bit of music in the background while I'm chatting, just so there's something else, just in case I go blank. You know? Yeah. So I'm usually pretty open to conversation. You know what? Maybe one day I should like stream group chat. Because I know there's like an event tomorrow, but it's like at like 12. I think, yeah, it's at 12 for me. So I don't know. I usually don't stream early, like on like the weekdays because I'm busy. So yeah, but maybe one day I'll stream something. There's another old song. Mm. But you know, I just had a bit of. Well, it wasn't. It was a kind of day. You know, had other things to do, but not gonna get into it. Yeah. Mm. Excuse me. Hmm. I'm the sleepy drunk. I feel like there's stages for me. Is that I'm either really sleepy, and then if I drink enough, I get emotional. I don't know any other personalities I get when I'm drunk and I don't want to know. I just know that I'm the crybaby. Yeah. This chat is quite slow. We're gonna put this up. Wake up, Pookie. Uh, yeah. Oh my gosh. So like I said, I bought a few games from the sale because I was like, why not? And like one of those like probably like just a sandbox, you know, because I don't mind a good sandbox. Oh shit, I'm stupid. Oh whatever. Oh I know you're gonna get my notifications. There we go. Gosh. Yeah, so while the chat is slow, I'm just gonna put up Wake Up Pookie, just like a little attention grabber. Yeah. And don't really have much to talk about. Just had a pretty good sleep. Lol. Yeah. It's like a little attention grabber, so yeah. Excuse me. Mm. 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 You know, oh god, I don't know what to talk about. Not gonna lie, I woke up to the live announcement. Oh, good morning. Yeah, sorry for the constant changes. Like, I might not stream. Oh, I will stream, but you know, it happens. You know, not everything's gonna be perfect, and that's okay. You know. But yeah, good morning. Up there you go. Yeah, so I don't know how long I'll be chatting for. Probably 2 hours, but we'll see. It depends on what I yap about, cause like I said, I'm a pretty boring person. I don't really yap about much. You know. I mean, when it comes to like if like a friend like comes to join, I might yap with them. You know, talk about memories and stuff. Because when I'm with my friends, I can yap about like anything for like forever. But when I'm by myself, I'm like, dang, I don't know what to talk about. You know? God. Oh, wait. Hold on. Shit. Oh, that explains it. It's not in shuffle. I'm stupid. I was like, That's fine. I can skip over songs if it's a repeat. Yeah. You know, actually, looking at the emotes, I've been wanting to get some animated emotes because I already filled up all the static ones. But, and I thought about maybe trying to do them myself, but then again, I can't animate. Like, I guess, I don't know, I guess live TD is a form of animation, like in terms of VTuber models. But, like, I can't turn it into like a little, like, GIF, you know. But we'll see. I know that Clip Studio Paint uh, has like a little animation thing, so maybe I could attempt it, but I don't know. But yeah, yeah, and also for Saturday stream, if you're not in the Discord, hi honey, thank you for the hydrate. Okay. Anyways, hi my love. Oh, what was I talking about? Yeah, oh yeah, in the server. I had like two ideas and I like sometimes when I don't have an idea of what to stream, I will sometimes ping everybody in the Discord saying, "Hey, do you want to see this or that?" You know? Cuz I'm usually streaming for like a couple hours because that's because that's what I've been doing for like a year and a half now. Damn, it's been a year and a half. Oh my gosh. Anyways, that's what I've been doing for like a year and a half, and I think that's best for my. I think that's best for my social battery, like 2 hours of streaming, because I've done like long ass streams before, 4 hours, and if you've seen those 4 hour streams, at the end of it, I'm like pretty tired, like I'm barely talking, so I think 2 hours is like 2 to 3 hours is like good for me. But yeah, so then on the Discord, I'm like, hey, do you want to talk up? Do you want to see me make a live 2D model or draw fan art? And fan art won. So I'm actually drawing fan art of two VTubers, Envy and Croc. And I'm gonna be redrawing one of the scenes from K-pop Demon Hunters. I still haven't seen it. I don't think I have anything tomorrow, so I might watch it. I might watch it tomorrow. I don't know. Yeah, probably after I've gone view chat. But yeah, so I might watch it tomorrow. But I know there's a scene, but I'm gonna be doing a scene with those two, and I actually reached out to both of them, saying like, hey, like I just want to know if there's any boundaries regarding like fan art and stuff like that, because those two, they're 18 plus live like streamers. So but I still want to make sure like, you know, is there anything that's completely out of bounds? You know, obviously I was never gonna draw them and heinous shit, but you know, it's always fun. It's always okay to like ask, you know. And yeah, I reached out and they're like, "You're good." And yeah, like that's what I sometimes do. Sometimes I reach out and be like, "Hey, like, what are your boundaries of X, Y, Z?" Because you know I do care. I want to make sure that everyone feels comfortable. Maybe that's the people pleaser in me, because I know I'm very much a people pleaser. But yeah, no, I always love to make sure that people are comfortable around me. You know. Yeah, speaking of K-pop Demon Hunters, you know, I thought the whole movie was 2 hours long, but then my sister told me it's an hour and 30 minutes. And I was like, really? Like, I've seen this shit like everywhere on TikTok. And I thought like, oh, okay, must be 2 hours, but no, it's like barely that. So yeah, I definitely have time to watch it tomorrow. You know, like I said, I don't think I have anything important tomorrow. I mean, I'd always have an alarm if there's something important. So worst case scenario, but yeah, right, and yeah, I already started the sketching process. So during that time, I during that stream, I think I'm gonna be focusing on finishing it, but we'll see, you know, because it usually takes me a pretty long time to draw. Like I think if you were to combine all the hours, depending on like how long, it can range from like an hour to 6 hours. You know, it depends on the artwork, of course. You know, that's if you don't count, but that's if you don't count like breaks and all that. Um, I obviously I take breaks and shit like that. So yeah, and I keep forgetting to. God, I'm actually so dumb. But yeah, so that might be happening. But if you guys were to have chosen the live 2D model, I could show this off because it's not. It's no. It's just a new baby for not a new baby, but technically it's a redesign. Um, yeah, it's a redesign. So, uh, image. Okay. Let me find the image. Oh. Shit. Oh, wait, where is he? Oh, okay. Odd. Okay, well, I need to go through my file just to make sure that I didn't, like, lose him. Oh, I put him in somewhere completely wrong. Okay, So, as you guys might know, I have a character based on a peacock. But recently I decided to redesign him because compared to his siblings, he's a little plain. You know? Yeah. So compared to his siblings, he's a little plain. And let me grab out his original. He should be somewhere. His original should be somewhere. Maybe wait. Can I do PSD? I don't know. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I can, but it might be too big. It's fine. But actually no. I can wait. No, I can't show him off. I'm stupid. I can go in my own coffee shop. Okay. So I'll try not to like disrupt the music too much. But shop. Oh boy. Alrighty. I'm gonna have to pause the music just for 1 second. Okay, got it. Oh, why is it not HD? What the hell? The fuck? Okay. Okay, got him. Alrighty. So, sorry. Anyways, so, this is his original. If I can get it because I'm smart. So this is his original, right? Like I'm not like at the time I thought I was pretty happy with the design, but compared to his other like his siblings, um, like the other models in the shop, I wasn't very satisfied. I realized I wasn't very satisfied with like the overall look of the character. So I ended up redesigning him, and he's gonna have a new model. So I'm gonna probably get rid of the old one because, you know, I keep picking. Oh, maybe I could keep him there. I don't know. Actually, maybe I'll get rid of him. But this is his redesign. This is my son. Or maybe daughter. I don't know. My child. Because I decided, I decided, why not make him man whore? For lack of a better term. So this is my son. Yeah, so he's definitely got a redesign. And honestly, it's a big improvement in terms of like it's a big improvement in terms of the character design. But I will admit I did not get the design by myself. Kyo, okay. Actually helped me with the design because she was inspired, and 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 I will put that into the description when the model comes out in both my VGen and my coffee shop. Just, you know, because credit is all I'm about. So, yeah. I kept the colors mostly the same because I still want it to be. I still like the colors, just not so much the design, you know? And plus, like, maybe he had like a little makeover, you know? But, yeah. Honestly, I think making pre-made models for the coffee shop has been quite fulfilling in a way. Like, even though no one has bought them yet, I'm not too fussed about it. Even though no one has bought them, I think it's still a level of experience, you know? Like, it's a level of experience for me in terms of making models and rigging models because, you know, I always want to improve, you know? And it looks like friends are playing Peak right now. But yeah. I don't know. I don't know much about Peak. Like, I have played it a couple of times, but most of the time I just die. And I do feel bad because I'm like, God, I'm so bad at this game. But yeah, no, my friends are playing P like every day. But yeah, I didn't. There might be a collab, like a P collab, but that I'm hosting, but I'm not sure. I got one confirmation. Not sure about the other, but we can just do like 2 people, you know. And speaking of coffee, there's the coffee shop. So have a look at that if you want. But yeah, no. But yeah, no, that's what I've been doing in terms of art. I might do more art streams in the future, cause like I said, cause of the plugin of having a small like chatting thing, and like the last art stream was actually quite fun. You know, I do like art streams because like once once I get started and like my mind goes to hi Calypso. My mind goes through like different topics because I don't know, it's just like that, I guess. You know, like I said, hello Calypso, how are you? Hmm. But yeah, um, hi, finally caught a stream. Hello. It's fine. There's no obligations to be here. I'll just stream because I want to. You know. Kind of wish I did my horns better though. Maybe. That's fine. Even though I gotta go to work in like 20 minutes, that's fine. I mean, I appreciate you for coming here though. You know, you're always welcome here. You know, I'm just sitting here and chatting because, yeah, I don't think I had the brain power to do Undertale. But I can just sit here and yap. But yeah, when it comes to Ashins, it's because like I'm sitting there and like, you know, drawing and stuff. I have like a million thoughts per second. And that's usually the case. Like when I'm drawing, I'm like, "Ooh, maybe I should do this. Oh, maybe I should do that." And the headpads, thank you. But yeah, God, but yeah, and honestly, oh, thank you so much for the hearts. Oh God, God, my brain is all over the place. But yeah, in terms of like creative like liberties and stuff, honestly, I'm that one person in the shower. Like when the stuff fogs up, I'm like writing on the walls and like on like the glass and shit. Cause I'm like, ooh, wait, what if I do this? What if I do that? You know, I don't know. Having like a good shower just gets the thoughts going. You know. Yeah. Yeah, no. I don't know if I would do like a rigging stream though, cause I still watch tutorials to have a better understanding of rigging. So yeah, like I still need quite a bit of assistance, but slowly getting there. Not quite, but we'll see. Oh wait, speaking of models, right? So, speaking of models, um, so my most recent model, the mafia boss, I was playing around with him, right? And I was playing around with him, and me and my friends were just like making up like random headcanons for him, because I realized I might have accidentally like based it on somebody I knew, like subconsciously, but you know, um, but no, they were we were making like all kinds of headcanons about him, you know, just like what if he's like this? What if he's like that? You know, what if he's a dad with like kids and shit like that? You know, and it's honestly quite fun. Like it's honestly quite fun to see how people would interpret a character that you make, and yeah, nice, definitely. And I think that's just me being like a writer. Well, not really. I don't really write much, but like seeing how people interpret a character based on design is it's quite interesting. You know, it's very interesting. But I enjoy it. You know, like if I were to produce a book, um, I'd be super happy to see what kind of headcanons people would make about my characters, just you know for fun. You know, I'm not creative or smart enough to do any of that, Zach. That's okay. I mean, that's why you have like a lot of friends with you, you know. So if you have like a character, right? You can have like, okay. Here's the thing: you can either start with like the character's personality or their design, because both of them coincide in some way, you know. So in the case of me, I came up with well, like in the case of my model or me, I guess, I came up with the design first, right? And I thought, okay, what can I do in terms of story, you know? Because they, like, you know, just find like the character design first and then make a story out of them, or you can make the story first and then the character, you know? It just depends on how it is, you know? And I think that's the fun part, you know, having headcanons and all that. But speaking of the Magpie model, so for the live 2D showcases that I post, oh, like that, yeah. Like speaking of the Magpie model, I guess I do that for my D&D characters. Yeah, I think D&D is actually quite creative as well, because like the dungeon master, I think that's what they're called. I don't do D&D. They come up with the story on the spot. You know, that's really quite creative. You know, so with D&D, I guess you can come up with the design first, and then like come up with the story. You know, there goes the headbat. You know, it's you don't have to think about the character's personality first. You can start off with a design and go from there. You know. But yeah, speaking of the Magpie, so going back to the live 2D showcases, so I would say this: the person behind those models is me. So I'm the one like tossing my head around and shit. But and knowing that when I rewatch my live 2D showcases, I cringe because it's me behind the model, and if you don't know, in the Magpie Live 2D showcase, he winks at the end. And I'm gonna say this, I can't wink. So I had to learn to wink, and now I can kind of wink. Yeah, it's very stupid, but I every time we watch it, I'm like, you know, there we go. So cringe. Yeah, that's not me frog blinking, by the way. But yeah, no, you can just have the character, and then yeah. What? Wait, the magpie, was that the older gentleman looking one? Yeah, that one. He's based on a magpie, but like I didn't want to make it like in your face, just like with the other two characters. So he's more subtle, more or less. He's more mafia boss than magpie, you know. Yeah, I still have the model, by the way. I still have my models, just in case like somebody contacts me. But like, hey, how does this work? And I can just show it off, like show it off, you know. Yeah, so that's the older gentleman. Uh, have you seen what the character looks like, Gatos or Mafia Boss? I guess adding all the chains on him. Wait, have you seen the character? I can pull him out right now. I keep all my babies. Haven't seen it yet. Okay, I can pull him out. It's fine. I just hope no one joins in at this point though. They're like, why? It's like, why do you sound like a woman? There we go. This is the character. Yeah, so it's not like super in your face, like the mafia, like the magpie. Like there's subtle hints of it, like the feathers. Yeah. So this is the character. Yeah, he's a full body, but I really hope no one joins at this point because if someone did, I would actually end the stream. Anyways, yeah. So we can get a little cane, and breaking it was a complete nightmare, but you know it's fine. His leg's a bit weird, but it's fine. He's already sold. I can see why your friend was simping for. Yeah, this is the character where we were making headcanons for him. So yeah. Oh, wrong one. Hi, older model. Oh my god, throwback. I'm kidding. Anyways, I keep all of my old models just for memory's sake. But yeah, I can see why your friend was listening for me. Yeah. Um. Yeah, no, I think all of my characters are, like, all of my models are quite attractive. Yeah. So yeah, that's like the character we will. Scooby-Doo transition. You leave on the right side, reappear on the left, and leave right again. That's just how that's how Visual Studio works. If when you switch models, you just lied. Just bye. Yeah. Scooby-Doo transition. Okay, you leave on the right side, appear on the left, and leave. Yeah. Hey, my lip. But yeah. That's how V2 Studio works, but that's the character. I should. He looks cool. Thank you. I really appreciate that. But yeah, the whole design. He's not like super in your face about it. I like the feathers. Shoulder cap a lot. Yeah, I think that's my favorite part too. Cape. Yeah. Whatever it's called in English is fine. You're fine. But Yeah, no. I really do appreciate that people like him and stuff like that. Um, yeah, like I said, a bit of a nightmare to rig, but I got it in the end. Hmm. Is rigging difficult? It can be, yeah. When you're starting out, it can be super difficult, but that's just goes for anything, really, for any hobby, you know? Because, okay, so when it comes to making a model, actually, maybe I should, like, get out, my Clip Studio Paint and give you, like, some of an idea of, like, what you should be, of, like, why model, like, why VTuber models are so expensive, okay? Let me just make a new thing. Okay. Um. Okay. Oh, jeez. Hold on. All of my references, shit. That's fine. I'll close. I'll just close it. I don't need them. Alright. New. Okay. Okay. Let me go straight to gaming. Oh wait, not gaming, but you know. Hello. Wait, I forgot to connect my iPad to it. Shit, I'm stupid. It's fine. Because I think I work better with a pen than anything really, but it's fine. We can just sit here and I can be like, hello. Alrighty. There we go. Clip Studio Paint. Alrighty. So the reason why, like I say, rigging it can be difficult because you need to think about what needs to move, right? Okay. It's so hard to get the shit connected. Well, not hard. I've done this multiple times, but I'm stupid. That's what it is. Alrighty. 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 This is. I should have been thinking of this, but it's fine. I need to like move everything. This is how difficult it is to do fuck all with when it comes to streaming with my small desk. But it's fine. Alrighty. I think I got it worked out. Alrighty, so when it comes to rigging and why it's so difficult. Alrighty. Shape. We're gonna make. So I'm gonna get out a random model. Actually, let's get out the. Let's get out the peacock. Okay. Let's get him. Okay. So rigging is not as straightforward as you may think. So for example, alrighty. This is how I view it. Okay. For example, right? Let's say you want this character to blink, right? Okay. You want this character. So let's just say you want this character to blink. Okay. Sorry. No, you're fine. Okay. I'm a tutor, like outside of streaming, but I actually do like I do like helping others, cause I'm weird. Cause I'm weird. But you're fine. But if you want, let's say you want this character to blink, right? It's not as straightforward as, like I open and then I close, right? You need to have parameters, which is basically your key points, right? So there's one key point and the other key point, right? This key point would be the eye closed, and this key point would be the eye open. You think that would be straightforward, but, okay? You think that's straightforward, but depending on like how much the client wants you to move the model, like it depends on how the client wants to move. So it's not just as simple as drawing the eye open and close. It's not that simple, okay? Because you don't need to draw that. But the eye would be consisted of many different parts, okay? So we're gonna go through a rainbow here. So you got the top lash, okay? At least this is how I do it, okay? So you would have the top lash, okay? And then you would have your eyelashes, okay? Oh, actually, that does. Hold on. You would have your eyelashes, right? But your eyelashes will be in different layers, okay? Because like I said, it depends on like the artist and like how the artist does stuff, right? But that's not gonna be it. No. Okay, you're gonna have the side. Okay, you're gonna have the side lash. Okay, and then you gotta have the bottom lash. Okay, you gotta have the bottom lash, and then sometimes people have the bottom lash as like one layer. I do that. Okay. It's like I said, this is why VTuber models are expensive. Okay, because there's a lot of layers. And okay. And then you have like the eyelid. Okay. I'm not messing with you, by the way. This is how it's done. Okay, you got the top eyelid, and then you got the bottom eyelid. Okay, that's what you need to consider for like this is what you need to consider to make the model first, okay? And you think we're done, but no, we're not. We are not done. Not even close. Cause you got your sclera, or the white part of your eye. That's actually what it's called. It's called the sclera. Alrighty. And then you got your pupil. And then you got the iris. And then if you want something simple, you got your pupil. But some people are not, but it's not that straightforward because sometimes you have stuff like the highlight, okay? You got like different like parts of, you got different shading in the eye. So it's it can be a whole mess. Oh, whoop. You know, it can be a whole mess. But this is what you need to consider in Nine Really, and it's not done. Yeah, it's a lot of layers. That's why VTuber models the art is expensive. But when it comes to rigging, you need to separate this shit as well. Okay? Because you can't just be like, oh, okay, open and close. No. You have to split it up into at least 3. So you got the top, the bottom, and the side. Okay? Because the reason for that is the top would if you're gonna make the character like close their eye, right? It would go down, but then the bottom would go up. You know that, like, depending on how you do. But then with this part of the eye, the side, you're gonna have to squish it. You need to squish it when the eye is closed. You know, that's how you get the. I'm not getting into rigor ever. Yeah, the art can be fun, but yeah, no, this is complete bullshit. But that's why VTuber models are really expensive, you know. And it's not just that. You also need to think about the pupil as well, right? For the pupil to move, ready? for the people to move, you have so we're gonna go back to math a little bit. Yeah, your x and y, right? You can rig. So that's what you need to do. You need to rig the eye going up and down, and left and right. Okay, but if the rigger wants to be a little fancy, they can have physics. Full respect to everyone who can do it. It sounds the same. It is the same. Okay. Actually, okay. Let me. I think I can pull out Live 2D in general, but yeah. I'm gonna choose my own model because it'll be easier that way. Okay. But it's a lot. I'm not messing with you when I say it's a lot. It's a lot. You know. Actually, let me rename this. Rename to Clips Studio. Oh shit, Clip Studio Paint. Anyways, let's see. Open. We're gonna open my one. Like I said, I have no problem teaching this because, well, not teaching, but more or less, oh, fuck. Okay, yeah, this works. Let me just organize that a little because I didn't think I'd be teaching, but it's fine. Alrighty. So, this is Live 2D, okay? And in Live 2D, okay, so we're just gonna go straight into the, okay, let me disconnect everything from my iPad, just so I can have a better view. This is insane work, but it is what it is. And I'm very sorry for any loud noises. Artists are crazy putting so much work in one thing, and when it's done, they go right to the next one. Well, it depends on who they are, you know? Some people take breaks in between. Others will do it simultaneously. So when I was doing, so for example, when I was doing Demon Fighters commissions, like at the same time I was doing my own personal stuff. So, yeah. Let me. Okay, I do this by mouse, even though maybe tablet would be easier. But okay, so we're gonna go into the eye. Alrighty. Let's look at the eye. Okay. So in the eye folder, you'll have your eyebrow. Okay. Hold on. I need to I'm like rolling around and shit. Okay. So we got your eyebrow. You got your top. So you got your top eyelash, your fucking what's it called? You got your top eyelash. You got your eyelid. You got the side. You got the bottom, and then we got the iris, right? Which has many different parts to it. So with the eye, okay. So we're gonna look at. Wait, I think this is closed. Okay. So this is like opening and closing the eye, right? But if I were just starting this, okay. If I was just starting this, right? You need to think about the top eyelid, right here. This is your eyelid, right? Because the eyelid goes down, as you see here. But then for the bottom, okay, for the lower eyelid, it goes up slightly. And then obviously, if you want to make a shocked expression, you're gonna have to rig that. Okay? And then you see the side lash right here. It slowly gets squished in between. Okay? But what do you do with the eye whites? Oh, well, that's simple. You also squish it. You squish it. You know? And with this, right? This is like more or less a personal thing, but you can do like a thing where when the eye closes, like the pupil closes, right? But it's not done yet. No, no, no. So we got X and Y. Okay, we got so X is obviously there's three parameters, but it basically means three key points. Okay, the first so the obviously the middle one is the character looking straight forward, but then we're going this way. This is the character looking left and the character looking right. Okay. Alrighty. And then you can make the character look them down. But if you didn't have like the corners, then they wouldn't be a thing. Which is why you need to synthesize corners, just so you can have like a smooth transition with the eye right here. You know. And by the way the eye moves is also it needs to be rigged basically. You know, it also needs to move. So if you want what's it called? Like let's see what do we want to move? If we want something to move, you need to like take that into consideration, right? Like let's say we want the flower to move, okay? But there's no original parameter for just the flower. Then you're gonna need to make a new one just for the flower. It's a pain in the ass. I will admit it is a pain in the ass. But once you get used to it, then it should be fine. So how was that class? How was your lesson in why virtual models are so goddamn expensive? I think I fried your brains a little bit. I think I'm gonna have a headache, yeah. Like that's just generally how why VTOL models are so expensive. It's just because it takes up a lot of time, you know. Yeah, a little fried. It's okay. But yeah, like if you want something to move a certain way, you have to like rig it, basically. Okay, it's not magic. It's a lot of time and patience and a lot of frustration. And I only started rigging because I saw Millie Wufei's tutorial and stuff, and I thought, okay, this looks actually rigging looks kind of easy. So I learned how to rig, but it didn't turn out well. And it's actually kind of funny. Like, we can probably react to the video if you want. Actually, maybe we can do a reaction. I don't do reactions much, though. But, yeah. It was kind of easy. Mirika said annoying the trouble was it'll bring her. Yeah, I did, like I said, I did make a video about it, about learning live TD. So what I did was basically used a test baby to learn the rig, and the process was interesting. If we want, we can actually react to the video. I don't mind. I'm down. Okay, let's do a reaction. Alrighty. So that means no more music, but that's okay. Where is it? Alrighty. So no more music, and that's fine. I'm gonna try my best to set it up. But yeah, hold on. Let me mute this. Oh wait, maybe I can't. Oh jeez. Cause I could end up. What to do? What to do? Wait, what if I do something? Okay, I'm trying to think about it real quick, because I'm like, okay, I could end up showing more than I should, and I don't want that. So where's Lily? There we go. Okay, we got that. Alrighty. Okay, we got. Okay, never mind. I'm just overthinking. I'm always overthinking. Okay, let's do. Okay, there you go. We got the video. Let me make sure that everything's all good and dandy. So, I guess second time reacting to something. Okay, I'm gonna turn up the volume. Make sure that everything is up to date. Let's see. Alrighty. Hi everyone. My name is Mirika. Oh, look at that. Okay. The video's a bit loud, so I'm gonna turn it down here. This is what a lot of YouTubers have to end up going through, but it's fine. You know. Actually, there's ads coming in a minute, so we can just sit here and chat a little bit. You know, until the ads are over, just so everyone has an equal reacting experience. You know. But yeah, I do talk I do talk quite fast in this video. So that's for yapping time, yeah. I did say I was gonna do chatting and maybe more, so we're just gonna be reacting some shit to some shit. Okay. Oh jeez. But yeah, we're gonna see a difference with the models because, you know, this is before I learned how to rig. But it's fine. So yeah, as of playing, fast talking is fine. I watch YouTube in 2 times speed. Yeah, but if you put my video in 2 times speed, I sound like a chipmunk. You know, little chipmunk. Yeah. Why is the notification not showing? Hello. There's usually a notification that shows like, um, even more than you already do. Yeah, I know. I'm fully aware that I talk pretty fast, and it is a habit I need to fix, because I know that some people here are ESL or English as second language. So I need to like learn to slow down my speech a little bit. But yeah, what's the notification? Hello? The fuck? There we go. Ad break in progress. But you know, I've been talking fast since like, oh yeah, English my third language. Yeah. So I hope I'm not too fast for you. Yeah. Gosh. We got 30 seconds. But Dutch and French are fast speakers, and English feels kind of slow most of the time. Right. Yeah, from what I've heard, there's actually a lot of other languages are quite fast compared to English. Indonesian is quite fast, so sometimes I'm just sitting like, what's going on? You know. Alright, ads are ending. So welcome back. You just came back from ads. So we're gonna be watching this video of the first time I learned live TD. We're gonna make fun of myself. It's gonna be fun. Let's go. Hi everyone. My name is Mirika Ryushi, and I'm a self-learner, meaning that I tortured myself to learn random to save money. Yippee! So you
So
may be
stupid.
wondering, why did I learn live TD? Well, my dear viewer, the answer is quite simple. I've noticed a lot of languages are slightly faster than English, if not a lot. Yeah, it's quite fast, but we'll see. Yes, I do not have the funds to buy all the cool stuff that VTubers have, which is why I made most of my things or bought them off of Etsy until I could afford my own assets, just like that. But when it comes to VTuber models in general, I have no chance. On average, a VTuber model can be from 2K to even 10K depending on how detailed it is.
Yeah,
But
that's still true, by the way. It is. It's a bit quiet. Okay, thanks for letting me know. We'll do something like this. Okay. How about how's this?
I'd say on average 500 to 2,000 in USD, but that's if you want a cheaper model with not as many expenses.
There we go.
However, for the rigging, it could be from 1K to even 3K for your model to have the ability to move. And I'm someone who doesn't make enough to even pay half of that, so I had to learn to make it on my own. As at the moment, I only have this model. I did the art while Needy VT did the rigging. Wonderful person to work with, by the way, if you're on a tight budget. But say I make a 2.0 model or something like that, and I want all these cool things.
Yeah, okay, thank you for letting me know.
I am a break. She can't avoid rigging, so he got me learning to rig. But that wasn't my motivation. I first expressed wanting to learn about Live TD through watching his tutorials and how easy it looked, but was unsure.
Yeah, so I've put this on Blue Sky. I recently watched a Live TD tutorial, and they make it look so easy, but I'm not sure if it's worth learning to be my own art plus rig parent. I don't know. You know, because sometimes I think of, sometimes I'm I second guess myself when it comes to learning new stuff. Is it even worth it? If I don't like it, then it's gonna be a pain in the ass. But
if I wanted to be my own parent for both art and rigging, but this lovely person right here, Mycelia Corpus.
So Mycelia Corpus, hopefully I said your name right, is you cry and you'd be super frustrated, but it's worth it. It's super worth it. Try it with a very simple joke model first. You've already learned so many other programs, you can do it. And I responded with, thank you so much for your encouraging words. I'm still debating on buying it because it's relatively expensive for Australia, at least the annual plan. Try out the free version first, then see if it's worth it. So that's what I did.
Apologies if I said your name wrong, but shout out to you. Gave me really encouraging words to give it a go and see if I like it. But another thing happened. I was working on a model and really testing the limits on my program, Iris Paint. I was drawing all kinds of toggles for this particular model, and then everything crashed and the file got damaged. So I made a devastating discovery. I cannot be a VTuber mama if my Iris Paint can't handle the recommended pixels for a high quality model with all kinds of cool stuff on it. So I had to branch off into other forms of assistance to the VTuber community. Rigging. But you may be wondering, how are you going to rig if you can't make a model on your iPad? Well, let me introduce you to my solar son. Here he is. He was based on a peacock and was originally going to be given away through Needy. However, due to her own reasons that I will not be saying in this video, as it is her business, she gave him back to me, and since then, he's kind of collecting dust. But now he has a chance to at least move. And so I downloaded the free
Mother,
trial
why?
of YTD and everything through Mealy Wufei. The playlist to our tutorials will be in the description if you want to learn how to rig yourself.
Starting out.
When I started, I had no idea how to even navigate the app and was running around headless learning new terminology. I don't know what parameters are, but I'll trust this video. But I am stubborn.
That's so unfunny.
So this is what I have right now. He can't do much as the
this is like,
but he can totally his head from.
Yeah. So that's actually my natural voice when I'm not streaming, because I feel like every streamer has this. They have a streamer voice and they have the natural voice. And the reason why I have a streamer voice is because I'm naturally loud, and in my older stuff, I used to mumble a lot, so I'm just kind of enunciating my words now. But generally speaking, this is actually how I talk. I can't. It's kind of boring, Yeah. This is me off stream, honestly. So yeah. Basically how I learn new stuff. I don't know what this is, but I'll trust this video. Basically, yeah. But yeah, no, that's my natural voice.
He can't do much as of the moment because I just started, but he can tilt his head from side to side like this. I still need to break the hair, his little hair bit, but yeah.
Most tubers mentioned that off stream, when the more comfortable down low. Yeah.
He has an eye jiggle physics, which I'm still not very good at, but
the reason why it starts off in this really awkward area is because I didn't think about making this into a video until later on. So yeah,
he can blink, and he has slightly wide eyes in case he's shocked, and whoopsies, and he can move around his eyes. So that is all I have as of the moment, but hopefully I can learn more through this journey. So yeah. enjoy the video. Then I got to the head angles, and it was a lot harder than I
The
realized.
head angle. Okay. Honestly, the head angle is honestly my favorite part of this video because
Mishaps.
because of this. God, he looks awful. Oh God, what have I done to my son? Okay.
Can you tell that I have never?
Yeah. No, this is like the comments weren't forced. Like I was actually laughing and shit. That's me when I smell That's actually pretty funny. I like that. But it zooms and it sniffs. But yeah, no, like most of this is not even informative. Like I was actually making comments and shit. And most of the video like time lapse is like friends in the background, but you don't hear them except for one.
Learn head angles. God, why you look like that? Oh my God, why you look like that? Oh. I'm trying. Okay, reflect it. I'm kind of scared to reflect it.
Okay, well, let me turn on the volume right here.
Reflect.
This.
What the fuck?
That's why I had to lower the volume real quick. 'Cause yeah, he looked a little unfortunate, but it's fine. You say not informative, but seeing someone try something out for the first time is also informative. True. But yeah, no, it's that was like my genuine reaction.
Use some comments that hit close to home.
Yeah, this is definitely the firstborn. Oh dear. Yeah. It's been through a lot, ain't he?
So he looks fine like this, but then when I flip it, he looks weird.
You see what they did and what works and what does or what doesn't. Yeah, that's the best part.
This is the firstborn, definitely. He's gonna hate himself.
I love my son, but this is what the hell is this? Ew, he looks like Cancer Squidward.
Why do I have such an ugly ass kid?
You're very mean to your own son.
He doesn't have a soul. He's fine.
Although
He doesn't have a soul. He's fine. By the way, that voice is boyfriend good. Like I have no problems. I have no problem like revealing that now, because he breached my yeah, I didn't say that until you mentioned Squidward. Yeah. But you know, like that voice, that male voice is boyfriend good. And I have no problem revealing that now because he breached my debut anniversary, so you know, boyfriend good? Yeah, my boyfriend. Yeah, I'm a boyfriend. Oh, you don't see wait, you don't see him? He's like he's single. How dare you? How dare you? But yeah, no, I have a boyfriend. But yeah, yeah, no, that's his voice, and I have no problems revealing that now. But he doesn't have a soul. He's fine. I'll let me replay that. It's actually because I'm very easily entertained.
Cancer Squidward. Why do I have such an ugly ass kid?
You're very mean to your own son.
He doesn't have a soul. He's fine.
Although in the end, the head angles were perfect.
Actually, let me do something real quick. I need to do something like real quick. Oh wait, no, he's busy. I was gonna get him in chat, but he's busy right now. He's playing Peak with the others.
I thought it gave me a valuable lesson to be patient with this and to probably do this one part at a time. Oh, I get this. Then I got to the mouth rigging. The mouth wasn't too bad, but one mistake that I made was that I didn't add additional meshes to the lips, so nothing is symmetrical. But this is, unfortunately, a test baby, so I don't think I want anyone adopting him anytime soon.
Well,
Unless
you're
guys
gonna
express
eat
is that
words.
happen, so
You're gonna
then
eat
maybe
words
I'll
past
maybe
Mirika.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really have much Like I don't have.
I also decided to try some hair physics. I don't have much to say
yeah.
about it, but it turned out okay. It's not the best, but I don't want.
Honestly, great that you're not afraid of saying it. A lot of YouTubers and streamers are scared of saying they're in a relationship. Oh no, I've been pretty open about being in a relationship since the very beginning. I like literally, when I started streaming, I was very open about it. But like we just agreed on like keeping it private for a little bit. You know, like keeping his. Well, we agreed on keeping his identity private. You know. Like mainly because like I heard so many horror stories of like people like witch hunting and shit like that. So it's more or less like safety reasons, but I have no problems saying his like that's his voice. Yeah.
To make the hair too bouncy. But I admit I get the X and Y values confused. I also added breathing, and I didn't know it was that easy. It's like starting from the body and carefully moving it down a little, and the rest is automatic. It's like magic.
Oh yeah, those witch hunts were insane. Yeah.
And now for the body rigging. My little peacock boy wasn't in a specific pose, he was just a standing emoji. So I thought, how could that be? It was actually quite easy, but the whole issue is that I'm a dumbass.
Like how bad?
I kept
how bad you
misclicking
had
things
to
and
be.
replaying the video
Yeah.
because I was so confused. But I got the spirit.
What is happening? I don't understand this.
Wait, what the hell did you press? You're going too fast. I'm confusion.
Oh.
But I'm gonna have to find a stretch. All I need to do is learn the toggles, and he's basically done. The toggles were really easy to do. I have no comment on them. And here he is. So just
So
from looking
that's
at
like
it
the first
online,
ever
it's not
rig
too bad
of
for a first
I
timer.
did.
However, there are some noticeable mistakes that I can't keep my eyes away from, but that just serves as a lesson as to what I should not do. I'm okay with it, but I am a self-critic, but I'm sure it's not too bad for a first timer. I'm just a really bad perfectionist. Overall, what I learned from this experience is that rigging is a strenuous process, and I have so much respect for riggers. I should slow down and rig one at a time, so I don't end up with a hot mess of a head. And try not to be a perfectionist because the end result is so much better than I imagined. But what do you guys think? If there's any experienced riggers that watch this and cringe at my stupidity, please give me some advice and critiques. I'd love to hear your thoughts on how I did, and please keep it respectful. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye bye.
Yep. So like I said, actually after that video I started rigging more, and I actually show you his current rig because I re-rigged that very specific model, so I can show it off. It's fine. Yeah. So this is my soulless son, the one I bullied earlier. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. Yeah, actually, out of all the kids I have, he has the most toggles. Yeah. We got blushing. No more handsome Squidward Sag. Yeah, no more handsome Squidward. We got scared. We got evil. We got hard eyes. Star eyes. Puffy cheeks, and the tongue. I kind of wish I rigged the tongue better, but yeah. And then we can get rid of the cape, get rid of the coat, which I prefer this. I actually prefer this, him without the coat. We can get rid of, and we can get rid of the vest. So yeah, he can be a very dapper gentleman. No, my handsome Squidward, yeah. Yeah, so I'm planning to re-rig him. Not redesign him. But yeah, no, that was the journey, honestly, of learning to rig. It was not fun, but I think the cut as contrast. I like it. Okay. My gosh. I actually don't have a lot of videos on I don't have a lot of videos on my YouTube. I really should. But I don't know. Most videos are of collabs though. But I also don't know anything about fashion. So don't trust what I say. Actually I'm not really good at character design. I'm not that good at it. Like, what's the code? I'm not that good at character design because for this model specifically, I just slapped on whatever I could. I just slapped on what I thought looked good. But I think it was quite cohesive in a way, because this is actually the very first concept, minus some color changes. Got such good fashion sense. I have the same plain black sweater 4 times. Yeah, it could be like that. But yeah, I don't know what else to react to. I don't really do much reaction stuff. But yeah, let me add the music back in. Oh wait, yeah, I didn't even get rid of it. There we go. But yeah, that was my rigging experience, and ever since then I've been rigging ever since. But yeah, that's the progress. Huh. Anyways. You know, I kinda wanna join that sorry, that was a really weird sound. I realized what I did. What's it called? You know, I wanna do that one trend is you got far with it in less than a year. Yeah. Mainly because I got stubborn. I got stubborn. Yeah. It's because I kept rigging after that because I wanted to use the most out of the free trial. Yeah, I got the most out of it. Like, try to use, because it's 42 days. Not stubborn determined. A bit of both. It's a bit of both. But, excuse me. Yeah, no, I'm stubborn, but yeah, I'm pretty stubborn when it comes to that kind of thing. But yeah, I kept rigging afterwards. Like, I rigged, Millie Wolfe's free model of her hamster poo poo, and then I re-rigged my previous model, then rigged the peacock again, and I started making other models, and then this one, yeah, yeah. I think that's the order, cause I think this is my 6th model. Wait, no, my 5th. This is my 5th, and then the magpie is the 6th. So I've only rigged 6 models. I think. I need to look at my playlist. Wait. I'm stupid. Wait. Oh, come on. Okay, let's go through my commissions. Wait. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, no, I forgot. I rigged your gingerbread girl, right? Yeah, no, I also rigged something for Nair, and it was a gingerbread character, and I did it for free because I still needed experience. So, yeah, no, I think this is. Oh my god, and I didn't do a thing for that. Okay, hold on. Let me go through my playlist. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got Peacock, poo poo. Then peacock again. And then me. And then gingerbread. Space cow. Oh, then yeah, this is my 7th model, and I just can't do the video part. I need to still put it out. I can't do. Oh, I can teach you off the stream. Oh wait, no, I can send you a video. Wait, no, you can't. Wait, you need live 2D to do the video, and I don't have her anymore. I deleted her. Shit. Shit, my bad. I didn't know. But you can do like a really scuffed one. Do I? I still have a file, hopefully. But yeah, no. Then I rigged 8 models. Holy shit, 8 models. I think I need help. Yeah, no. It's in like the span of like 8 months. So I guess on average, that's nearly 1 month. 1 a month, yeah. On average, 1 a month. Yeah. Well, actually, let me check over when that video was out. No, 7 months. So on average, yeah, no, 7-8 months. So 1 a month. Yeah, no, it's been quite a bit. Yeah. Nearly 1 a month. Oh my goodness, I need help. Yeah. So yeah, the free trial of Light 2D is 42 days. So yeah, I try to make the most out of it. But yeah. But I'm very proud of this model, honestly. Ah, my neck. I need to drink water again. My hair's starting to hurt. Should be proud. Yeah, it's a nice model. Thank you. Stretch. Okay, thank you. Okay. I can actually show you like the very first rendition of the model. I mean, you saw it earlier, but I called this my 1.5 mainly because I only changed the art style and the rig. But this is actually the original. It's so, oh my god, it looks so weird looking at it. Oh wait, maybe. I need to change something. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. I learned this like little hack on TikTok, and I need to change it now. Alrighty. So body Z. Alright. Let's look. There we go. Anyways, this is the original model. You can probably see a little difference with the rendering style. Yeah. But yeah, I don't have a lot of toggles in this one, I don't think. Because I don't have the seasons toggles with this one. Oh, I don't have toggles? That's weird. Anyways, yeah. But what if we chat about Undertale? Hello, Gemma. How are you? I'm just showing up some of my older models. But Yeah, no, this is the current model. I mean, we can talk about Undertale. I don't mind. Hello, Gemma. It's been a while. How are you? Anyways, yeah. What? Undertale MC is most underrated. I'm here sometimes. Yeah. And why is it Muffet? I guess Muffet is a bit underrated. Because she cares about her little spiders. I think that's cute. And she's a baker. So her name literally means muffin. But underrated. I think all the characters are quite lovable. But, you know, I think Muffet is definitely most underrated out of all the characters. Because, like, she's not even part of the main cast. That's the thing. Yeah. mm. Eh. But, you know, I used to be really obsessed with Undertale though, because, PSD. Oh. Right, yeah. Oh, damn, okay. Okay, I rigged it last year. Huh. Okay. I'm surprised that out of my entire friend group, I was the only who found Muffet's genocide ending sad. She doesn't reveal anything that contributes to the main story, though. That's true. You know, but she's still technically a boss. You know? Yeah. Yeah, so I definitely know that yeah, Papyrus doesn't really, if I recall correctly, but people love him. I think people, I get a Papyrus of it. I think people love him because he's stupid, but in like a lovable kind of way. You know, that yeah. Papyrus says he hasn't talked to a flower though. Right, that's yeah, he does say that. Yeah, he does say that. So he does contribute, other than just being Sans' brother. You know. Yeah. I was gonna say something. All right. Yeah, yeah, he does say that. Yeah. I'm gonna hide the image because we're pretty active right now. But yeah, that just reminds me. That reminds me that I have this one kind of weird classification when it comes to cute. So you know how? So I'm gonna explain this real quick. So you know how there's different ways you can say someone's cute. Like you can say it in a flirty way or like in an endearing way. You know. So recently, I don't know why I've been saying this, but when I'm talking about cute in the endearing way, I say puppy cute. You know, like it's like in the same way that you think a puppy is adorable. You know, but you can still find someone cute in like a flirty way. You know. So I don't know why. I don't know why I chose puppy specifically, because I think a lot of things are cute, but I think puppies are. I think puppies can be really adorable, like a little baby. You know. And that's what I like to say, that some people see, like at least from the clips that I've clipped for myself, I say that you still call a puppy cute to a person. Yeah, you still call them, but I meant like puppy cute in a way that you think they're adorable, you know, attitude wise, but not like in a flirty way, you know. That's what I mean. Like, you think someone's just adorable just because, like adorable like a puppy, then I say puppy cute. But if you're saying it in a flirty way, then I just say, like, cute, I guess. I don't know. I don't have a classification for being flirty. I just say, yeah, but I know if it's like the endearing one, I say puppy cute. You know? Because oh, this is a repeat. Grace roll. I think it also depends on context and tone of voice. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But yeah, because I've been called cute and stuff. I call a lot of people cute or cuties. Doesn't mean I'm flirting, right? Yeah, that's what I mean. But I say, but I don't say like, oh, I think you're puppy cute. I just think I say like, I meant like in terms of classification, right? Like I can say someone's cute, but not in a flirty way. So I say, but then so I will classify that as puppy cute, in a way. You know, I don't say, oh, you're so puppy cute, because that's weird. I say, ah, you're so cute, but I will classify it as puppy cute. You get what I mean? You get what I mean? You know, which is what I usually, yeah. You know, there's flirty cute and there's puppy cute. You know, I can be like, oh, you're so cute. You know, for puppy cute. But I'm not gonna do the flirting one because that's only for somebody. That's for my boyfriend. But you know, there's different ways to convey someone's cute. You know, so I call it puppy cute. And like I said, it's kind of weird, and I don't know why I chose puppy specifically. But yeah, that's just how I classify it. Cause that's what I like to say when other people are saying when. Because I've had a couple of streamers call me cute, but not in like a flirty way. And I'm like, oh, they think I'm puppy cute in a way, like a puppy, in a way. But I don't know, cause I guess my actions say that I'm adorable, but that's just cause I'm nice. I'm just nice. I'm too nice. Hmm. You're more like a little shit than a puppy. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, that's a good. No, I'm a little shit to you because I'm comfortable around you. Too nice? As long as you don't let people walk all over you, then you're not too nice. I guess. I can be though. Like, it has happened. I don't know. Cause like, yeah, no, I get that. I think I'm nice when you first meet me. I know you like to bully me too. I know. Because you're easy to pick on. you're easy to pick on. That's why. Bitch, love you too. So you seem nice, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's cause like when I don't know people well enough, obviously I'm not gonna be like, yo, bitch, you know. Some people are comfortable doing that, but I'm not, you know. Like, whereas if people I barely know, I don't feel comfortable being much of a gremlin as I am towards Nura, for example. Well, for Nura, we've known each other for fucking years. She's stuck with me, you know. Like you see in chat, they're calling me a bitch right now, and I'm like, fuck you too, you know. But I don't feel comfortable doing that with people I barely know, you know. I mean, I have no problem saying like, this person's stinky, but that's just because I get comfortable really easily. I don't get comfortable easily though. You know, it takes me like it depends. It depends on like how often I talk to somebody, and like and what the boundaries are. Because once I usually try to match energies. That's just how I am. And if someone's really nice, I'll probably be really nice. You know. But then again, eventually I'll get comfortable. Thank you for the head pass. But yeah, no, like sometimes, but I think the average is like 2 weeks. If I'm consistently talking to someone, after 2 weeks is pretty comfortable. But yeah, like yeah, no. mm, yeah, you gotta get in that comfort zone definitely. But if someone like let's say in a collab, right, where I barely know someone, um, if they're already initiating some banter, then I'll probably go along with it. Obviously, if it's good banter, you know, but it doesn't like it doesn't take me long to get comfortable. You know, actually no, I just said it takes me a long time. I mean like if I'm just doing it for like a couple hours, then I can't be too shy. For I can't be too shy about it. But I don't feel comfortable like going to their DMs and be like some bitch, you know. Actually, I still do this thing with people I barely know. I say hi blank. I want to do this, you know. I'm writing an email, and just because I'm so used to writing emails, it's funny. But yeah, no. At least I don't, I used to do this thing where I did add kind regards because like I'm so used to writing emails. But seeing that in like a text message, I saw that and I was like, ew. I was like, ew. So I got rid of it altogether. One of my best friend's first DM when she got from me was me sending her a bitch. Honestly, fine. That's fair. Oh, am I bleeding? No, no nosebleed. Sorry. I've had a lot of nosebleeds the past couple of days, so I felt something. I'm fine though. My back. Okay. You don't need. We know each other for like a week, and she killed me in MC because I found diamonds and she didn't. Honestly, if Ner's still here, the way we met was actually kind of funny, cause oh excuse me, I was getting comfortable with like a mutual friend of ours, and then while they were playing Minecraft, Nair was there, and when I first met Nair, I was actually super fucking shy. Like, I was super shy. I was like, "Hi, nice to meet you," you know, cause, you know, oh, I'm a pretty shy person in general. Gonna have to skip this as much as this is a good song. I have to skip it. It's a repeat. You know, it was kind of funny, but then over time, once I got comfortable, I just kept swearing. Like, also you might see like, yeah, this was about 8-9 years ago. Went to a wedding as one of the groomsmen last year. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, congratulations to your friend. Honestly, that's adorable. Oh, congratulations. Wow, this development. Yeah, honestly. But yeah, I think it'd be nice to have like some friend like I think it'd be nice to have like online friends come over for like weddings and stuff. I think that'd be fun. It'd be cute. But I don't know. I don't plan on getting married anytime soon. Broccoli tells a bitch on MC to me going to a wedding. Honestly, that's just so cute. You know? It's so cute to be there after knowing someone for so long. Yeah. Honestly, this whole thing going on with me and my friend group, where they're like, you know, you're actually like people like you're definitely more likely to get engaged pretty soon, and like, yeah, I don't blame. I was an expensive trip for me, but worth it. That's good. But yeah, my friends say that like it's very likely that I'll get engaged first, and I don't blame them. Me and boyfriend Kun have been together for 4.5 years now. That bitch is stuck with me. He knows too much. He's stuck with me. But I wouldn't have it any other way. Oh, congrats, thank you. Yeah, we've been together for quite a long time. So yeah, like I said, he's stuck with me and I'm stuck with him. And my family has met him already, so... Yep, we've been together for quite a long time. And it all started because of a Jackbox game. It all started from there. Like, yeah, no, it's kind of funny because it started from a Jackbox game. I talked about this so many times. Where it was about the whole is that one game where you have to present a product and stuff like that, and I made a wholesome one, and boyfriend kind of just clung onto that for some reason. He kept calling me wholesome when I told him I wasn't. Right? I don't know if I'm still wholesome, probably, but people call me sweet, but not wholesome. But yeah, and then have you two played Uno Monopoly together? Because if you survived that, then you survive anything. Yeah, we have. I think we played Uno together. Yeah. But then we've also survived many people trying to get in the like, not approving. Well, not approving, but getting in the way of the relationship, because it's long distance. We've been long distance for a long time. So, yeah. People actually try that? That's dumb. Yeah. No, people definitely tried that. People actually tried that. People actually tried to get us to break up. And do you want to know something? It was within the first year of the relationship. Yeah, it was within the first year. So... yeah, but if we can get through that, I mean, like I said, we're long distance. If we can get through that, then I think we're pretty committed. Because people have told me long distance is a big commitment. You don't know how long you're gonna last. I'm like, we'll see. I'm like, and I was like, we'll see, because boyfriend is my first boyfriend. Like I've had crushes, but I never had boyfriends until boyfriend couldn't. So I was like, we'll see. You know, and then here we are 4.5 years later. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that happens a lot. You know. But, oh yeah, they just get over that hurdle. And then, yeah. It's a nice attempt from attempted sabotage. It's a nice story. Yeah, like I said, I think our story is a bit Wattpad. It's a bit Wattpad like in a way. Yeah. Cause it was also like we had feelings for each other, but we didn't know the other had feelings for each other. For the other, you know? And there's many times where he confessed to me. I'll say this. There were many times he confessed to me and it flew over my head. Because I'm super oblivious and it's not a joke. I'm oblivious really bad. Like someone could do like the most yeah, I am really dense. Like someone could do the most romantic thing for me, and I'd be like, oh, I guess such a nice friend. Because no, okay, I have a screenshot, and I have, you know, I have no shame. I will say this out loud. Okay. Okay. So let's see. I literally have a screenshot called "You're a dumbass." Oh, like I'm a dumbass. My ex was like that too. Yeah. Okay. So we were talking about crushes because at the time I had a crush on another person, and then he said something about having a crush on me, and I said, "Lol, as if I'm your crush." Boyfriend said, "What if you are?" And then I said, "I wouldn't believe it, to be honest. I never had a guy have a crush on me. I was a rebound though, and that's true. I've been a rebound." And then boyfriend Kun literally said, "Now you do." And I said, "Shush, stop joking around." And boyfriend Kun, he literally said, "I never said it was a joke." And I told him to shut up. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. God. I've sent this screenshot to so many friends, and like, they're like, "Miri, what the fuck?" It's so obvious. If this was a movie plot, I hate your character. Oh no, people definitely wanted to kick my head in. Because there were so many people like, "He likes you," and I'm like, "No, he don't." He don't buy it. Yes, he do. But yeah. But then, and then when I finally caught feelings, I finally, we finally got together. Yeah. And I don't know how boyfriend Kun kept pursuing after that, but he did. "I want to date you romantically." Oh, that's cute, but now only if someone said that for real. And then actually, yeah, but when I finally caught feelings, boyfriend Kun confessed to me again, and I told him to wait 3 days because I wasn't sure. Because I was like, oh, this is my first relationship. Like, should I actually, like, be with this guy? And, you know, I said yes, and we've been together ever since. Yep. But I will say this, I'm actually really dense. I'm super dense. Like, so that's one thing I really do need to look out for, because I don't know. Because I don't know if people have crushes on me and shit. Yeah. Okay, the few days wait is fair. Long distance is a big commitment. It is. I'm not saying that long distance was easy. It wasn't. You know? But the time difference between us is not that bad. So I think that's why we made it work. And we communicate. We tell each other this stuff. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna be busy on this day. I'm gonna be busy on that day. And he does the same thing. And if something bothers us, we just tell each other. You know? That's just how relationships are. You know? Like, I think relationships in general are a big commitment. You know? Yeah. But I'm not really good at relationship advice, so don't ever come to me for those. Like the best way I can talk about this relationship is I don't know what I'm doing, but it's working apparently. If someone thinks it isn't, they're not ready for a relationship. Yeah, like if you don't think a relationship is a big commitment, then you're not ready for one. You know, it's not all about love, because there's something called the honeymoon phase. boyfriend could still in it, but there's something called the honeymoon phase, and is that phase where everything feels new and exciting, but then after 2 months, like after 2 months, it doesn't feel as exciting anymore, and that at that point, that's when you start to commit. Like it's not love can only hold the relationship for so long, but it's commitment that really really that improves the longevity of a relationship, you know? Is yeah, it's commitment and communication, you know? And I also say effective communication because the reason why I say effective is because you can say I don't like this, I don't like that. And the other person will be like, "Oh yeah, okay," but they're still doing it. Then it's not good. It's not a good communication, you know. It's like, "Oh, I don't like when you do this." Okay, why? I just don't like it. That's not communication. You can be like, "That's how you." Like you just have to say, "Hey, I don't like it when you do this because of X, Y, Z," and and your partner. That's why my ex and I broke up. Yeah. I mean, I don't know anything about you and your ex, but yeah, I really started to hear that. But yeah, I was very, very bad at communicating stuff emotionally. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's also like, yeah, you have to consider like also your partner's needs and stuff like that. Like if their feelings, their needs. Because the whole 50-50 is not true. You put 100% into the relationship, you know? And yeah, it's not always 50, it's not always 100. Sometimes it could be 70-80, 70-30. God damn, I can't do math. 80-20, 50-50. But just as long as you're committing and communicating with each other, it should be it. And also respecting each other, obviously. There should be a massive amount of respect for each other. Yeah. A relationship is a 50-50, is 60-40, both sides trying to beat the 60. Exactly. Like, yeah. Which is why actually, I don't know. I don't know if I should say this. It's a bit of a hot take regarding relationships. I don't want to get my ass eviscerated. So let's not talk about that. But yeah, at least that's how I feel about relationships. Yeah. No snitches. Yeah. It's not like no, it's not me snitching. It's about like how I feel about certain it's how I feel about like certain aspects of dating now. But I don't want to get myself like I said, eviscerated. So we're just gonna. I'm just gonna stay quiet. I'm gonna stay quiet. Yeah, snitches get stitches, but I know. But, yeah, no. I also you need to have some level of security in your relationship. Like that's the whole saying. Like you can't love someone else if you can't love yourself. Dating nowadays is weird. Everyone just goes into in those things and hope without putting on work themselves or putting themselves out there. Yeah. What showing is? Oh, okay. But yeah, just it's not always online stuff. So just get yourself out there when it comes to relationships. But yeah, I don't think we get into the heavy topic of relationships, but here we are. We jumped through so many conversations throughout the stream. It's also fine if you also work on yourself and don't rely on it. Yeah. I mean, it is scary. You know, it is scary getting yourself out there, but you're gonna have to. Yeah. You're gonna have to get yourself out there. But, you know, that's if you want a relationship. Some people don't want it, and that's fine. You know? Yeah, yeah, that's my views on relationships. We're not gonna keep going from there because I'll start talking about hot takes, and then I'm gonna get my ass like get my ass canceled. I don't know. As long as you're happy, it doesn't hurt anybody. People should be allowed to do what they want. Yeah, of course. If you're not hurting anybody and you're doing and what you're doing makes you happy, then you should be fine. You know. Yeah. So I don't have any more topics to talk about. You know, like I said, it's been a whirlwind of random shit on this about on the stream, honestly. But yeah, I think I'm very much sobered up now. But all right, safer topic. I'm very much sobered up now, but I think I'm way too late into the stream to be like, what are dinner plans? I already had dinner. I already had dinner. We went out to Korean barbecue for dinner. And that's why I want to drink a little bit. Alright, Aussie. Yes, I am Aussie. I am Aussie. That just reminds me is that some people that I've had people. Yeah, I drank soju. Only like 3 shots of soju though. But yeah, speaking of Aussie, I've had people. It wasn't an insult. That was me remembering what you were. Right, yeah, I'm Aussie. No, it's because I'm a lightweight. I'm pretty bad lightweight. But well, not that. It was just we were just sharing one bottle with each other, and I don't drink that much anyways. But yeah. Honestly, stay a lightweight is cheaper. Yeah, I've heard. I don't drink that often. I only drink at like parties and stuff, which don't happen that often. We're ads playing. Our husband. I'm just waiting for the ads to like finish, so we can keep talking. Ah shit! I dropped something. Of course I did. Oh jeez. I got it. Alrighty, I got it. Ow. There we go. That's a common thing. I always drop shit. Alright, welcome back. I just came back from ads. But yeah, what was I saying? Right, Aussie. You know, so on group chat, people have mistaken me for European a few times. Like British, like yeah, like obviously British is one of them, but someone says that I don't sound Aussie, I sound more European. I'm like, do I? Do I sound European? I don't hear it. Like, I've had people ask me, but I once had a teacher ask me where I was from, because he said I had a slight American accent, which I don't hear. I think I'm pretty Aussie. But what do you guys think? I'm kidding. European is so broad. Yeah, that's true. Like I forgot which European countries though. There has been a few like Irish, British, I think Scottish as well or something. I don't know. Just a lot of English accents. You're like there's so many accents. Definitely are. Definitely are. But yeah, someone's told me that I sound European. I'm like, do I? Yeah. I wonder what my friends are doing. Are they still doing peak? Yes, they are. They're still doing peak. Excuse me. No chance. Do what this pretends. Alright. But yeah, I don't think I have any more topics to talk about. um, yeah, so I think I should be ending stream pretty soon. Yeah. We don't have a lot of people for raid, and that's okay. But next stream, hopefully, is going to be on Wednesday, and it's going to be Lost But Found. I think it's just a sandbox game, so I might use that as a background while I just organize shit. I don't know what the game is about. I thought it looked cute. But yeah, other than that, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Wee.